Hello YouTube, this is Untamed Adventures, and today we're going to be reviewing the Oakley Jawbreakers and talking about why you should be wearing sunglasses while you mountain bike. Now, I've been mountain biking my whole life, and I've absolutely been wearing sunglasses the whole time. I would recommend you do the same, and here's why. The main reasons for me are eye protection, not only from the sun, which is extremely important so that your eyes stay healthy, your vision stays good, and you can see well for a very, very long time, but as well as debris, dirt, rocks that are especially important while you mountain bike versus maybe something like road bike. Now, I picked up a pair of Oakleys about 7 years ago, but before then, I had a pair of more intermediate glasses. They were actually Blitz brand, and I wore them, kind of interchanged with my Oakleys for the first couple of years that I had these. As well as before that, even, I had a couple different pairs of very, very cheap glasses, like closer to the 8, 9, 10 to 15, 20 buck range. Some glasses maybe you'd find off Amazon. What I'll say about these is there is a very, very, very significant quality difference. The glasses, the frames of the glasses have just been incredibly, bulletproof, if anything. They have lasted through all the same abuse as the other ones for 4 or 5 times as long, as well as the lenses. The lenses are really the important part of a pair of glasses. As long as those still work, as long as you can see out of them well, you'll be using those glasses. Now, with the cheaper pairs, I've had the pair of glasses, the lens gets super scratched up, whatever it is, the polarization kind of come off of the actual lens itself. The interchangeable lens system not really, stop working, or things get kind of cracked on it. No complaints on the Oakleys. Now, what I will say about the cheap pairs of glasses, and every single pair, the same thing stays the same, is that I've absolutely loved using them. When you are a little bit less into it, when you're going a little bit less often, or if your budget just isn't ready to handle spending even that intermediate price is still an expensive pair of glasses, then a pair of just cheap glasses, maybe off Amazon, will absolutely do you the trick. They work very, very well. I've used many pairs of them, and if that's all you want to spend on glasses, then I would absolutely go ahead and recommend just that's all you need to spend. The problem really comes down to style, durability of the lens, and durability of the frame, as well as a major thing I've noticed, and that I'm not sure you'll hear all the time, is kind of the different uses you can use for, say, a pair of nice glasses like these. So what really started happening, and what really got me into, the more intermediate to expensive glass market, was I was road biking, and the glasses work perfectly fine. The bright sunny day, the road is very well lit up, so are the other bikers. Everything I can just see very clearly, and the glasses were excellent. They protected my eyes. They also have interchangeable lenses, so if I really needed to on a cloudy day, I could go throw on the clear lens, I could throw on the polarized lens on a sunny day. They protected my eyes from the sun as well as debris from the road, and they were awesome. Then I went over to maybe mountain biking, and they started off great when I was in the wide open, kind of getting my bike out of the car, got onto the trail, and as it gets, shady to sunny to shady, you can't quite see the detail on the ground as well as with a pair of glasses like these. Especially for, say, if you're going to go ride later in the day, maybe around when it's going to get dark. I was finding myself taking off the glasses for parts of my ride, which I don't love to do, because then your eyes aren't protected anymore. And for me, that's, a huge reason of why I wear them. I don't want stuff getting into my eyes. I want to keep myself protected. Like I said, not only from the sun, but whatever else could come up on a mountain bike course, rocks, dirt, debris, mud. And so that's where these shine. you can throw these on, and even as it's getting dark, you're finishing up that last 15 minutes of your ride to get back to the car. I never felt the need to take these off. I mean, you can get it up until it's, 15, 20 minutes away from actually being completely dark, and you can still see reasonably well while having that protection. That's why I think these ones are just awesome, as well as durability of the lenses. The durability on the cheaper ones, not so great. Medium ones, very, very good, and these very good as well. Now, you may notice that they do have a little scuff on the left lens. I haven't replaced it, and it's actually been there for about 2 years. Now, part of the reason I haven't replaced it, because all these glasses I've ever had have interchangeable lens systems, is because of the price of the interchangeable lenses, which is something I would definitely take a look at for whatever glass brand or price you're going to buy at. It's not the most important thing because, like I said, I've had these for 7 or 8 years and I haven't replaced the lenses, and I've been extremely happy with them. But unless the lenses were to really get affected, if they had a big, kind of scrape in them where I could see that when I'm riding, then I would definitely feel the necessity to go out and get a new pair. But I believe the lenses for these, a nice pair of polarized lenses, maybe that would fit in with the color as well, would run you, I believe, at least $70 to $80, if not closer to the $100 price point. Buying maybe just a clear pair might be closer to $50, $60, maybe $70, $80. I'm not entirely sure, like I said, but very, very expensive lenses. The price of a medium pair of glasses, that intermediate price point. So that is definitely something to look out for when you're buying your glasses. If you're buying the Oakley Jawbreakers, you can go and type in Oakley Jawbreaker replacement lenses, and you can just check it out. You could, I definitely, if you're buying a pair like this, I do not feel the need to buy multiple pairs of lenses right away. If you want to go ahead and buy a clear lens, like if you know you're going to be riding when it's a little bit darker out, or just kind of using eye protection for whatever, when you don't need the polarization, then I would absolutely recommend the clear lens, because clear lenses are awesome. They have so many different uses. But there's no need to go out and buy multiple pairs of polarized lenses until you have a problem with yours. Now, where would I recommend you go as far as what brands, what price point, whatever it is? I would recommend that you just look at your budget and see what you can buy. I've had great experiences with every single price point, and so that's why I can recommend them all safely. The cheap glasses will give you exactly what you're expecting, if anything, a little bit better performance, because when I've used them, I've never had any complaints when I'm actually out on the trail or out on the road. The real problem comes when, okay, next season maybe, if you ride a ton, you're out all the time, you get a couple scrapes in them, is that they might have to be replaced every season, which is a $15, $20 thing. It's not too expensive, but over time you might just be saving yourself if you can afford right away. Not even an expensive pair, but maybe in that intermediate price point. That's, I believe, where the good value is those 60, 70, 80, maybe even up to $100 glasses, like from Tifosi or Blitz. If they still offer glasses in that price point, they're excellent because they offer very, very similar quality to a glass like an Oakley, but they're not going to charge that premium price for, honestly, what is a brand and some more styling. That's another problem I've had with the medium price point more than the even cheap or expensive. The cheap and expensive tend to have any style you could really ever want, because there's so many brands, on Amazon that do the cheap, and then Oakley just offers a wide variety of very, very cool styles. I would never have an issue finding the right style for me on their website or any of the other nice glass makers. So that being said, definitely that middle price point, that's where your bang for the buck is. And then if you do invest in a pair of glasses like this, you won't be disappointed. You'll love the glasses, you'll love the fit, the feel, the protection, the adjustment of the lenses in between environments, your ability to see the path, the road, whatever it is very clearly. You absolutely cannot go wrong with a pair like this. That was Untamed Adventures review of the Oakley Jawbreakers. If you enjoyed that, please consider subscribing. That'll keep you up to date with all the mountain bike videos we're going to do this summer. We're going to be covering a bunch of different products. We're going to be mountain biking all the time and recording it all, and we'll be posting that to this channel here. And also, you can comment down below. Tell me what you liked, what you'd like to see, anything you'd like to share. Please feel free to comment that down below. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys on the trails. Peace.